The hidden struggles of being a student athlete, the pressure to succeed in school and in the game, well, it can really take a toll on a student's mental health.
Yeah, and they may not know how to deal with the issues, but Leah Jantzen is a mental health and performance coach at Ward Melville High School on Long Island, and she joins us now to help students balance the overwhelming demands. First of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so being a student athlete, it can bring on a lot of pressure. So how do you tell when it's too much?
You know, students these days are really working so hard to do all of the things. They are great athletes. They're great students in the classroom. When it starts to become too much, you'll start to see signs. It's very subtle. They can be tired all the time. They're not wanting to do the things they normally want to do. Even going out with friends, they're like, I don't want to do that. They're starting to be more lethargic, maybe, or not eating what they normally do. They're just not themselves. And again, it's very subtle. It's like, oh, they're just going through a phase, but that's when you really have to pay attention, like what's going on here? Why are they not wanting to do the things that they enjoy? It's not just, I don't want to go to practice. It's like, I don't even want to hang out with my friends. So there's some signs.
When they start putting down the tablet.
Yeah, no, then you really have to get scared.
Exactly.
That's scary, yeah.
So say your child, in the meantime, is struggling with the pressure to perform. What are some strategies you would say to help them thrive?
That's a great question. And I think kids today are under pressure because they want to get scholarships. Their parents have been driving them to travel lacrosse since they're a little kid and all the things. So they feel that pressure, whether or not parents say it. They're like, wow, I really have to do something with all these years. So, you know, the pressure becomes too much when they're not performing the way they should. So as parents, we have to make sure we don't put the pressure on them to perform. The pressure is we want them to do their best all the time. We want them to enjoy it and not feel like they have to achieve something as a result of all these years of work. That's not why we have our kids do that. We want them to have fun and learn something from sports. It's not a ticket to something else. So we have to be careful of what we put our emphasis on.
So sometimes when you learn to work through the nerves and anxiety, it could work to your favor. But we know a lot of times games and competitions, not every student is able to perform through that. So what's kind of a trick?
So what happens is kids get all excited about their game, and then all of a sudden it's game time. It's like, oh my gosh, if I make a mistake, my parents are going to be upset. I'm going to let my teammates down. I'm going to let my coach down. So that's when the pressure is on them, when they start to think about what's the outcome going to be. So I teach them little tricks like how to get themselves back into the moment. Tie your shoes, fix your ponytail, mess with your uniform, like different little triggers. Make a focal point in the outfield to bring yourself back to the present moment. Because when we start to think about the outcome, and the possibility of making a mistake, oh my gosh, if I strike out, what's going to happen? We want them, just think about that next pitch. Just think about what you need to do right now, and don't worry so much about the possibility of making a mistake.
You know, we had this big story over the last week of the Manasquan basketball team out on the Jersey Shore. They won the game. I don't know if you saw the video. We'll pop it up. But they lost it because of a bad call from the ref.
Right at the buzzer.
So these are high schoolers. What sort of mental health stress can that have on them?
Especially if they're a senior. This is your last year.
This is, again, we have to take the emphasis away from the outcome, what happened as a result. What can we learn from this situation? Look, nothing's going to take away from that. That's going to hurt. That's going to sting. But let's not ruin the entire season that we had together. We had a great season as a team. We had so many memories, so much fun. That's a bad luck moment, right? And that's not what it's all about. It's not about one moment. It's about a lot of moments together. So that type of thing, it's going to happen. And again, we can't control. I teach my kids, you can't control the controllables. So you can't control the ref's bad call. You can't control what a parent is going to do in the stands. You can't control what your coach is going to say, but you can control how you react to something like that. And if a coach is good, they're like, hey, you win some and you lose some.
And maybe it'll motivate them, and next year they'll say, you know what, we're going to go up by 5 points.
Right, to make sure that never happens.
We're going to beat them by 20 points.
And this way, they kind of go into it with, someone's going to lose. It happens.
Well, Leah, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And for more help for student athletes and parents, you can follow Leah on Instagram. Her information is right there on your screen.